Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 22nd of August today, 2021, and this is Flosstube number 79. It's racking up them numbers quite quick. I have had a bit of a better week this week regarding stitching. I don't know, I've just felt like it a bit more this week, and I've kind of flitted between projects during the day as well. I mean, I think on one day I actually went through 3, but that's all good. You know, I'm just gonna crack straight on with it because there's nothing to really tell you. It's all quiet, it's all good. So yeah, before I start, if you're a new subscriber, because I noticed it has jumped the last few days a few, then welcome. I hope you enjoy what I share with you every week and that you'll keep coming back. And if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back to the usual madhouse stuff I have to share. I'm just going to crack straight on with it. I've touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects this week. That's nearly one every day. I haven't touched any yet today, but I'm going to this afternoon. So I'm just going to crack on and show you what I've been working on, basically. The first one, I'll put the project up before I've even showed you what it is. Look, I'm going to show you this week is my Mirabilia Athena Goddess of Wisdom. I don't count my stitches on this just because it's all on paper and I'm just not, you know, gonna do that. I'm still working in this sash. I think it's part of the hangy thing at the top. Sorry for the glare, but yeah, I'll insert a picture here of where it was the last time you guys saw it. Helps if I take it out the hoop. I try to be organised. Doesn't always work. It does sometimes, but not always. Okay, so my needle must be in something else. I need some more needles. This is where it is today. Helps if I get it perfect. So I've actually started on the hold on. I put it on the floor. This light part of her dress. I apologise about the glare. As you can see, part of my haul this week, my other half bought me a ring light because the light here isn't always brilliant. So now it's glaring on there. Never mind, we'll work with it. So yeah, I've been working on this. It looks cream, but it's actually called celery. So yeah, all this. So I've got a massive patch here to do, and then I've got another one I think down here as well. Okay, sounds like somebody's mowing the grass or strimming. This is worked on 32 count raw Belfast linen, and I so enjoy working on this. Not just the project, like the linen. This was my first experience at linen and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I will be working on more pieces of linen in the future. Okay, now we'll go with, I should have put them in order by my sheet, but hey ho. This is the next one. It is Minnie the Amazing Animal Kingdom. Artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Like I said, it's a mini. Here's a picture of where it was when you guys saw it last weekend. And try and keep the thread out of the way, I apologise. This is where we are now. I'm not sure. Motorbike, I've got the windows open, it's so warm here today. Anyway, 1,226 stitches. I'm hoping you can see a difference. I haven't actually checked between the pictures myself, but at the moment I'm working on this very light green, which is all up in this tree right here. So this tree is actually filling in really nicely. I'm melting on it apparently. All I can see is Ellie pointing at the corner of my eye. But yeah, this is 25 count 1/1 full cross, and this project is worked wholly in CXC, which is going okay. And this one, if you're new, I'm stitching this for my best friend Kelly, who can't stitch anymore, so I said I'd do it for her. So that's that one. Okay, the next one. Yeah, I ran out of order. Is my Disney Villains piece. This is a chart from Etsy from Zana Cross Stitch. Fell in love with this as soon as I saw it, but I was actually looking for a different one. It was one that Alma's Little Wonders was doing. Hers is called Disney Villains as well, but they were like 4 panels. But when I went on there, I found this one, and it was like, yeah, no competition. I'm going for this one. So I'm still all up in this corner here with Cruella de Vil. Okay. I'll put a picture up here of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And pick it up. This is where we are now. And try to move my hands over. You can tell I've been filling in a lot more of these reds. I thought I'd ordered all the colours for this first page at least. Turns out I didn't. But yeah, I ordered a shed load more the other day, so all this red has been filled in. And I'm loving it. This is also stitched on 25 count, 1/1, full cross. And it's coming along lovely. Does anybody find that your different fabrics, wherever you've had them from, they smell differently when you get them out? And like, some just smell really, really nice. Not that I sniff my fabrics. I don't at all. You believe me, right? Yeah, I thought not. Anyway, the next one I've worked on this week is my Munsters piece by Tilton Crafts. Artwork by Daniel Kordek. I grew up with this show. Totally grew up with this show. I haven't done a great deal, so I'm hoping you see a difference. But I'll put a picture up of where it was the last time you guys saw it. Don't know why I shut the bag. I've got to put it back in. And I have a thread attached. Which way? That way. This is where we are now. I have been filling in all 413, I believe it is. Yeah. Oh, you can see it now. Yeah, there's like a different shade of grey right here. And I believe that's what I've been working on. Yeah, because that's where the thread comes from, right here. So it's just kind of more filling in the background. This is also on 25 count, 1/1, full cross. And I don't work on this nearly as much as I should. But one day it will get the love it deserves. The next one I'm going to show you is this one of my 2 BAPs. And just in case you don't know, BAP stands for Big Ass Projects. And I have 2 of those at the moment. This is one of them. This is super size, Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Not brave enough for Max Colours, not yet. I've took it out of its case again. I'll insert a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. Wait, must be bike day today. Oh no, that's not going to work. Sorry. And this is where it is now. There isn't a great deal of difference. There is only 416 stitches more. Let's pull you in a bit. I'm trying to make sure you're all in. I think so. Anyway, this is stitched on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And when I first started this, way back over here, I didn't like this easy grid. I didn't like it. just because you've got the grey lines around the 10 by 10 squares, but you have to include either the top and the one side in the stitches towards the 100 and leave the bottom and the other side out. It got confusing, but now that I've kind of had a good run on it, I don't mind it now. It's all right, you get used to it. Anyway, the next one I'm going to show you is my other BAP, which is World of Disney 4. This was also off Santa Cross Stitch on Etsy. There were several different options. There's a few not exactly like this, but they're all like Disney themed, and it was a hard choice just to pick one. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, and I went with this one in the end. And I'm still plugging away in the corner here at Mickey, as well as going across and like filling in the greens on the border, because that border is a lot of greens. I'm molting everywhere. Right, here's a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. This fabric is so big, I'm just gonna have to let it go. And this is where we are now. I haven't touched any more of that green border because it does go all the way around to where it finishes. I think that's the very end right here, so I'm close. So I've nearly, you know, reached the end of one colour anyway on the border. I think there's like 7 or 8 different greens and blues. And yeah, you can see that. There's like loads of different colour greens and blues in there. And it takes a while sometimes. So yeah, this is slowly making progress. I've been filling in a lot more of the darks around Mickey's head and down here. So you can sort of see this coming to life slowly. This is also 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And this is the one that I really like the smell of. It's weird. I don't know. I just have this fascination for certain smells that just smell nice. That's one of them. Nearly at the end. This is the last one. Yeah, I was just checking. The last piece I've worked on is my Roses and Lace piece. Artwork by Shannon Christine Designs. This one's hard going a little bit. This is or did I count them? Yes, I did, because it's in Pattern Keeper. I'll put a picture of where it was last time you guys saw it. And let's move you out the way. This is 165 stitches later, where I am now. It is hard going, especially with the even with the magnifier, and like that makes it easy to see, but it's still quite hard going on your eyes. So I have to do a little bit. But I've started. I don't just want to go all the way down here. I want to make a start on the top border as well, which is this one. I think I've just started that one, but I want to make a start on this top row too. This is stitched on 40 count pearl grey. 1/2, so it's like the equivalent of 20 count, but coverage is actually okay, as you can see. So yeah, I am enjoying it, but it's hard going on the eyes. And then it goes into Pattern Keeper, that's not a problem, but because it's all in white, when you mark off what you've done and you click the tick to mark it off, they disappear, because they mark them. If you're not familiar with Pattern Keeper, whatever colour the stitch is, it fills it in that colour. So because this is white, it fills it in white, so then I can't see where I've done because it doesn't show up on Pattern Keeper. So I had to change the colour from B5200, I think it was, to number 1, so it was like a light grey, just so I could see where my stitches actually were on Pattern Keeper, otherwise I didn't have a clue. But yeah, so that's all my stitching today. Ellie, she has touched it, but not a great deal. Riley's done a bit more. Let me get his picture. This one is from onedaysaving.com. And he went with the Baby Yoda picture just because he likes Baby Yoda. I'll insert a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And this is where we're at now. That's better. See it all now. So he'd already done a lot of this green, but he's filling in with a second green. And you can't really tell the difference between the two. No. You can if you look hard enough, but it won't show up on camera. So, like, he's been filling in a separate green across here, I think. He did make one mistake, he said, and I had to unpick it. And then he tried unpicking one himself and got the thread in such an awful mess because he's on 3 strands. He'd managed to hook the needle from the front to pull the thread back through, but he'd only cut 2 strands. So the third one bunched up right behind the hole and knotted. That was a nightmare to undo, let me tell you. Took me a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get it undone and sorted, tie it in and do whatever else. It was awful. So I've just said next time it needs unpicking, just give it me, be okay. So this is how big it's going to be, right there. So not too big, but he's doing amazingly well. This is 4, no it's not. This is 11 count. I was going to say 14 and it's not. Because it's 3 strands, yeah, it's 11 count. And he loves it. So yeah, Riley's done pretty well this week as well. I just need to get some stitching done today. I haven't done any yet. But, you know, that's what you get when you're trying to do a full roast Sunday dinner while seeing to the chores at the same time. And the kids when they're shouting, Mom. So this afternoon, now that everything's calmed down, everyone's fed, everyone's watered, I can get something done. Not sure what I'm going to work on though, but yeah, that's it for today. It's a fair bit, to be honest with you. That's quite good for me. Last week was appalling. Anyway, if you're interested in any of the projects, I always leave all the links in my description box to all of them. If there's no link there, there's only one I think that's not available, which is my Avengers piece. That's no longer available. But if there's any missing and you're interested, I will go and get the link for you. I have it somewhere. Not a problem. Just let me know it's not there and you want to go and have a look and I'll pop it in. Other than that, all links to my Facebook, my Instagram. I have picked up a little bit on my Instagram the last week or so. I need a little bit. I'm working on it. It's remembering to take the picture to post it when I'm finished, which I don't always do. But anyway, yeah, links to my Facebook, Instagram and my email are all in the description box. Leave any comments, any questions in the comment section. I answer all questions. I reply to all comments. Thank you so much, you guys, for all your support in the past year and so many months. You've all been amazing. And I'm nearly at 800 subscribers. That's just, it bewilders me. It really, really does that you guys like what I share. So thank you very much. There is also a link in my description box to a buy me a coffee. Not necessary, but very, very greatly appreciated. That's it. Just, as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.